Greetings, humans. It is I, Chuck Copenspire, back from the dead to bring you digital marketing tips that will help your small business in 2025. So, today we're going to talk about how to use Deepseek or ChatGPT, I don't care which one you use, to take a podcast transcript from either a podcast you were on or a podcast you may have hosted and how to turn that into a blog post. Why would we do this? Content repurposing is very cheap and easy and a great way to get people who are not on YouTube to your blog. Uh, and just a great way to improve the SEO of your website and just generally improve your virtual footprint so that it's more apparent what you do and why you're valuable. So, and because I've interviewed people on my podcast, this lets me shout out and backlink to the people who I know and love who were willing to be on my podcast. So, without further ado, I'm going to share my screen and we're going to do this quick and dirty. No edits. Um, yeah, sure. Okay, so we're in DeepSeek. I've decided that I was going to use this episode with Leo Guinan. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, I want to write a blog based on a podcast episode I recorded. My name is Chuck Goldspire. The podcast is called The Anti-Professional Podcast. And the website it will be going on is identityediting.com. Make sure the blog post fits my tone of writing. Here is an example of another blog I wrote to help you copy my tone of voice. So then I'm going to go, don't look at my desktop, you freaks. I'm going to go to Medium, Magic Weirdo Chuck, and then I usually use this as an example of my writing style. So here's an example. So the podcast I want you to turn into a blog is I'm going to copy the URL, and then I'm also going to say, here is the description for the episode. And I'm just going to copy the description. Do-do-do. Not all of that is relevant, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going to take out this part about the ska band and take out any links that aren't relevant. You don't really need to do this, but it can be fun. And then I'm going to say here, this is the important part. Here is the transcript for the episode. So, assuming that your podcast is on YouTube, we are going to go to the description and we're going to click show transcript. And then usually it will have timestamps on. So I would say toggle your timestamps off. And then we're just going to copy the entire transcript, the entire conversation I had with Leo. It's a long one. We talked for over an hour. So you just copy that. Sometimes DeepSeek doesn't accept a prompt this big, but usually it does. And so I would say, so we've got the link, we got the description, we got the transcript, and we're telling it what we want it to do and how to speak in my voice. We've been at this for what, 2 minutes? I don't even know. I'm gonna hit go, and then hopefully it will not say server is busy. Here we go. Okay. So it's not perfect. If I really wanted to make this sing, I would probably go through it with a fine-toothed comb. But to be completely honest with you, this is for SEO. And people skim. People don't read, people skim. So I will probably make sure you guys can't see my clients, even though I'm very proud of them to protect their privacy. So DeepSeek's doing all this work in the background. Beautiful. I'm trying to get into my website. Website. Okay, so I wrote the whole blog for me. Great job, DeepSeek. Thank you for your hard work. My hardest working employee. Uh, if you haven't tried DeepSeek, I like it. ChatGPT, has its limits on the free plan. And DeepSeek lets you get away with a lot. Sometimes DeepSeek will just say like, "Oh, sorry, I'm busy. I can't think about this right now." Typical. Um, and so usually I'll just open a new chat and then try it there, or I'll go see if ChatGPT is available. So between the two of them, I pretty much never run out of um, content generation credits, which is nice. A year ago, 2 years ago, you would have to pay so much for a service to do this, but now these little chatbots are so helpful. So I'm gonna grab the title. I'm gonna go to my new blog. I'm gonna post the title there. Again, this is not perfect, and it doesn't matter because you can always fine tune it later. But right now, the name of the game is just getting stuff out there, letting people know what I'm doing, what I'm about, why they should hire me. So, and this is great because now Leo has some backlinks. I have some links out, and now I have a blog. I mean, I have a couple blogs out there, but I also love this because honestly, I don't remember everything I talked to Leo about, and so it can be really fun for me to reread these and be like, "Oh yeah, look at all these cool conversations we had." Um, yep, there's a link to Leo's podcast, and yeah, bing bong. That's how you do it. Did this even take us 5 minutes? Published. Done. Whoa, look at me. I got a blog. As you can see, I've done a few of these today. I need to still optimize the SEO and add an image or whatever, but not a big deal. But anyway, yep, that is how I use DeepSeek to take a podcast that I recorded 2 years ago and turn it into free content for my business, which takes me less than 5 minutes. So I hope you have a beautiful day. If you decide to try this, let me know. Throw a little link in the comments if you used this, because I'd love to see your results. The moral of the story, AI is not that scary. It is really helpful if you're a solopreneur like I am, and if you would like to learn more about how to use generative AI for your business, you can talk to me about it. If you ask me a lot of questions, I might charge you. If you don't, I'll probably just answer your question for free. This has been Chuck Copenspire of Identity Pending. I hope you have a beautiful day. I love you. Goodbye.